Well, I'm supposed to be the only black guy at this party. Shit. Yeah, I know. It's whack.
Boys, I think you know me well enough by now to know that this is a very easy yes for me, okay? Like, you may not agree. You may be, because there's this guy who comes into the Odyssey comments just like, oh, white boys, nah, man. Like, this is the hot and spicy Latina chick. He's like, oh, nah, man, white men, we would never. Nope, this is not attractive to white men at all. Just like, I love you, dude. I love you, bro. Never change. But yeah, I'm not white and I don't give a shit. Bad dope. All right, she can catch it. She can definitely catch it. But as per usual on this channel, I haven't pressed play yet. And for those of you who just aren't particularly familiar with how things operate around here, I always say whether or not I would before I press play on this, because as men, it's important to just acknowledge that, like, okay, yeah, like I definitely would, and because that right there, in that acknowledgement, you realize, yeah, I have tints on. I'm gonna have tints on when talking or dealing with what this female has to say because of that biological, I don't want to drop a baby in her. Energy that just kind of exudes from us as dudes. So with that being said, this is reportedly from the information that's been put together, a psychologist. And well, let's see what she has to say. Yep. All right, let's go.
We are almost 2 years into the worst public health catastrophe in modern history.
I mean, government and media inflated health situation in history. Like, I mean, as far as it being, yeah, it was big, but the reason it was as big and as crazy as it was made out to be was because, shoot, CNN, MSNBC, CBS, ABC, Fox, everybody was on board, was on ball to get this whole situation with the 99% survival rate, saying, as hyped and as get that fever up to as high of a pitch as possible.
And what's happened for many of us is that we've learned to associate maskless faces with the threat of spreading COVID-19.
And see, once again, when you listen to them talk, you hear some stupid shit come out their mouth. So now, just so we're clear, just so we're all on board here, when she sees a maskless face, well, my goodness, that person can harm me and I wouldn't even know it. And boys, when I say this was handmade to fit into the female's natural neuroses, that natural fear and paranoia that does come along with being the just naturally more vulnerable of our civilization, of our society, or of our species. You end up with this. I mean, she jabbed up. So thusly, and I've had my qualms, I've had my questions on whether or not I really wanted to stroke a chick that's gotten a jab, because maybe that shit can just fly up my urethra. I don't know. We live in a new scary world, boys. But yeah, according to her, the maskless face equals death.
Many of us, when we see a face without a mask on, the brain has learned to register that visual stimuli as a threat. The amygdala, which is the brain's smoke detector, then sends out a stress response signal that triggers the sympathetic nervous system into the fight, flight, or freeze response.
because you're seeing a person very, very sexy lips. Damn, she look good right here. But see, and that's the problem because well, oh my goodness, now I kind of want to just throw on a mask to make her feel more comfortable. This is how they gonna break us, boys. This is how they breaking us time and time again. Sitting there, those where she kind of got the sleepy eye thing going on, and the lips all pouty and just like, oh man, like, but I gotta wear a mask. You want to put a mask on that? Oh, why? Why did we do this? Well, I know why. Because that's the only way you could justify vote by mail. But damn it. Oh man, so she is basically going into, you know, like how we talk about on endorphins and dopamine on the channel all the time, the different chemicals that are operating in our human bodies and in our brains at all times. And seriously, if you don't think that there's a huge difference between, you know, what she just laid out for the male brain as opposed to the female brain, which is why the female brain really does need the male brain to, you know, to stroke that sense into her. Yeah, it's why we're not supposed to compete. We're supposed to be competitive. And another reason why I feel like such disciplines as psychology and like at some point it really does begin to work against itself, right? Because there's but so far as you can go, and then you're like, you know, there's but so far, you know, biology can really take you, because we as human beings are like, there's kind of like limits to what can be explored, right? So that's how you end up with shit like gender, because oh no, we got to make a whole new thing to basically say, yeah, whatever it is that you want, and whatever, if you think it, if you dream it, you can do it. And that's really where that culture, that part of our culture has led us to, where this young lady is just, where this sexy young lady is just like, yeah, you know, now when I see people without a mask on, my flight or fight kicks in, and I gotta dip, I gotta be out. And it's like, damn, that's a damn shame. Hey, my man. Like calling her back, like, hey, what's going on? What's I'm saying? Why the fast stroll?
I'm just hopping on here to normalize that because COVID-19 is still a threat.
I don't want to get suspended.
And the reaction that we have to seeing maskless faces isn't just emotional or intellectual, it's also physiological.
And you know what? You're right. It's all those things. It's you being just like, you have really, I mean, like you said in the beginning of the video, 2 years of nothing but fear mongering. 2 years of nothing but, hey, you should be scared. You got to be scared of everybody around you. If somebody even breathes on you, oh my goodness, you're going to drop dead. Like you're going to turn into a zombie right before everyone's very eyes, and it's going to go crazy. Like, and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait. When did this become Dawn of the Living Dead? Because that's what we were promised. But unfortunately, I mean, if you look around, sweetie, that's not what we've gotten. But either ways, yeah. So once again, this goes on the board, boys. Cute. Oh man, like all day, no pull out all day. But when it comes to, you know, where she's at, you could definitely tell she needs that no pull out. You know what I'm saying? She needs that strong masculine figure telling her, like, look, sweetheart, like, calm down, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It'll be okay. And unfortunately, you know, I'm a women independent, all the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead, do that too. Don't be scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute, like, I'm the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Odyssey as well. Links in the description. I can actually go in the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Yeah, man. Sweetie, you cute as a butt. I mean, all day. Very, very, very attractive. But and honestly, if she is this psychologist with all these great different degrees and all that other fun shit, sweetie, I'm sorry our educational system did this to you, but our educational system did this to you. Go hug your dad and find your man, all right? So with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and until the next one.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Every breath I take without your permission raises my self-esteem.